Hello, fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. It's a usual Saturday. I'm only here probably for a couple of hours, but to be honest, that's probably all I'll need. I'm only going to go over the spot or the area where I had the wrist clasp. I've been meaning to come back here. Obviously, I'm on permission number 1. There's not been a video for the last couple of weeks because I've been unwell, but I'm getting over that now, so everything should be okay after this weekend. But I decided to come out just for a couple of hours to get some fresh air, really. It's baking hot day today, so it's another reason why I won't be here too long. But we'll see what will happen. I want to go over this area here in more detail, really, is why I've come back here to this particular spot. But first of all, a couple of weeks ago, I did film another session at the Parkland site where I go, permission where I go, and I had some finds there, so I will show you that video now, and we will come back to permission number 1 today where I am right now, and we will see what we find. But I'll show you the Parkland footage first, because I did find a couple of interesting things there. But anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We just had our first target, and it's come from just down here. Believe me, it was more or less under my tripod. I've already backfilled the hole, but it was this ring, but it's given me a really good signal or target number on the display, and it's quite light. I'm surprised at what figure that's given me. I'll show you. Now, I've just thrown it down on the ground. Should still be able to see it down there. There it is. And that's given me an 84, look. 83, 85. Now, even if I come up quite high, I just get a wispy a very faint signal, and it still gives me 84, 83, 83. So it just goes to show that even a deep target, if it's coming up in the 80s, it will still give you the 80s figure, even though you're quite a distance from the target. You know, it might be quite deep in the ground. But I just thought that was quite interesting. But even that ring giving off an 80 number figure, I wouldn't expect that. Anyway, let's carry on. That's the first target anyway. Hello folks, we've got our next target, and it's come from just down here next to this big tree. You can still see the hole down there, look, and it is this. Now it's quite a nice looking, what I think might be a bag seal. I'm not sure, but just let me, because it's got that bit on the edge here, look. I'll just give this a clean up. If it is a bag seal, it's one of the most detailed ones I think I've ever had. Anyway, I'll come back to you in a moment. This looks interesting. Bye for now. Yes, here we are, folks. I'm pretty sure this is a bag seal. As you can see, it's cleaned up quite nicely. It's got XX on there and another type of symbol which I'm not sure about. It looks like the letter N, but I don't think it is. But I'm pretty sure this is a bag seal. On the back it's got that. Now that's interesting, that's almost a face. That's really nice. I like finding these lead pieces that are quite detailed. But you can see this little tag bit down here where my thumb is, which would normally suggest there'd be another half that was folded over. But it'd be interesting. I should be able to find one of these on the internet somewhere, and it might be able to tell me what it was used for. Anyway, bye for now. Here we go, folks, our next find, which as you can see has come from next to the tree here. It's right close to the tree, it's a good signal, and it's this, a rather beaten up looking musket ball. Now I've shown this one because I don't normally, here in the parkland, I don't normally get musket balls, so I thought I'd show that one. As you can see, it's quite that flat spot there is either where it hit something, or I should imagine probably where the sprue was cut off. Yeah, a very old looking musket ball. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, just had another target here, and again it's come from the bottom of this tree. At first, when it was all covered in dirt, I thought it might have been a really crude bullet, but it's not. It looks like it might be a spindle whorl, but I'm not 100% sure. It's a bit of the wrong shape for a spindle whorl. It could be some kind of weight, could be a hem weight, but hem weights are normally flat, but I don't know on that one. It could be a very crude spindle whorl, I suppose, but it looks like it's got a hole all the way through it. Anyway, we'll see what the next one is. It's quite a productive little area, this area that I'm on here now. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and it's come from just down here, and it is a perfect lead disc, and I can't see, it's definitely lead, can't see anything on it at all. So I should imagine, well, I was going to say I expect that probably is a hem weight, because I know they used to stitch them into the hems of skirts, dresses, stuff like that. So, but normally they have holes in them that they can stitch them in so that they don't fall out, but I'm wondering whether that's probably what that is. It's in perfect condition, but there's nothing on it. So my best guess would be a hem weight. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. Our next target is from just down here, and the last target came from just here somewhere, and it was that what I thought might have been a hem weight, but I said it didn't have any holes in it. Well, this target from just down here, and they must be connected, is another lead disc, and this one has got the holes in it. So this is definitely, I would say, definitely a hem weight. Look, you can even see the pattern of the material. Look, I couldn't see that before, but all those little dots is the pattern of the material that this would have been a hem weight against, or to weigh down. How about that? I've never seen that before. It's even got the pattern of the material in it. Anyway, I'll just get the other one out of my bag and I'll show you, see if there's a size, see if there's the same size. Yes, here we go, folks. Look, there's the one I just found. There's the one I found a moment ago, and as you can see, they are exactly the same size. So that they must have come out the same skirt or dress or whatever it was. I thought this one might have been a hem weight, but it didn't have the holes in it. And then I go and find one that has. And it's still got the pattern of the material on it as well, look. That's brilliant. But there we are, there's two of them. I might find another one round here somewhere as yet. That's great. Anyway, let's carry on. Now then, folks, we've got another target here, and it's right next to, just there was where I had the last or the second hem weight, and just here, about 1.5 foot away, I've got another one, or what I think might be another one. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's giving out a good signal, like the last ones did. '89. '87. So we'll do a sort of a live dig on this one and see what we get. It's right at the end of that stick. Sorry. We'll see what this turns out to be. It's interesting, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's a little metal plate with a couple of rivets in it. And I think not quite sure what that is, probably just a bit of rubbish. It looks like it's snapped in half. It's just a bit of metal plate with a couple of rivets in it, so I was really expecting that to be could be what's left of a little buckle plate, I suppose. Anyway, I'll give it my usual clean up and see what it is. I really thought that was going to be another one of those hem weights. I'll see if a signal is still there. Nope, it's gone. That must have been what that was. It must have been that little plate with the two rivets in. But like I say, I thought that was going to be thought it was definitely going to be another one of the hem weights. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our next target, just the other side of the detector, you can just see the hole, is this. Look, it's quite a nice little buckle. It's intact with its pin. Lovely. Anyway, let's carry on. Like I say, this patch of ground I'm on here, I haven't walked very far, to be honest. It's just lots of little interesting little finds. Here, we'll see what the next one is. Bye for now. Here we go folks, our next find is another little crude buckle. I think this one is just off of horse tack, or probably off a horse harness strap or something like that. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go folks, our next find from just down there is one of these little ball buttons. I think it might have some age to it. Again, this is one of the items that I don't find very much of. I found a few of them. That's quite nice. Anyway, at the moment I'm under a little canopy of branches here that's fairly clear next to one of these big trees. I'll try under here and we'll see if anything else comes up. Bye for now. Here we go folks, this looks like it might be a coin to me. As you can see where it's come from, just down here. At first I thought it was what was left of a Roman coin, but I'm not so sure. It's very irregular in shape. It could be, but I've not seen a Georgian coin or anything like that, a farthing possibly, deteriorate as much as this before. So I'm wondering whether that might be what's left of a Roman coin. It's got the right sort of colour but who knows. That's not bad, it looks like a coin to me. I'll take it as a coin and we'll carry on. We'll see what comes out again. I'll see you at the next one. Here we go folks, we've got our next target, and as you can see it's come from just down here. Now this is unusual, I'm not sure, well I'm pretty sure it's a coin, but I don't think it's silver. But how about that? Now that is really nice. I can see more through my phone than what I could. I just tried to give it a bit of a clean up. Now I'm pretty sure this is lead, but I don't know so much. It's unfortunately I can't make out a lot on this side. But what could that be? I can't, like I say, I can't really see enough. to identify it at the moment. But that is interesting. I'm trying to see if I can work out any writing around the outside edge, because this is where it will tell us who it is. But that's going to have to be a better clean up at home, I think, very carefully, because I don't know what this material is. It's obviously not silver, unless it is a mixture of lead and silver. But that is interesting. That could... Ah, there we... Is that just there? Is that a date? I'm going to have a closer look at this once I get home and see if I can't identify it. Somebody out there might know already what this is, but it's obviously not silver. I don't think it's silver anyway. But that's interesting. Still, let's carry on. This spot is turning out to be rather good. That's great. Let's see what the next one is. Bye for now. Now then folks, this is a surprise. This was the spot, the exact spot where I just had that strange looking hammered lead coin or whatever it is. Might be a mixture of silver and lead actually, now thinking about it, because I've just had this. I went over the same spot before I was going to walk away, which I always do, and I found another one. This one is a lot smaller. Now I would have sworn blind if this was lead with that tag on the end, on the side there, like a sprue. I would have said it was a bag seal, but this, I don't think this is a bag seal. This is the first time I've looked at this through the camera, so to speak. Now I've got no idea what these are. This one is a lot smaller obviously than the one I just found. On the other side is the typical long cross shape with the 3 pellets in each quarter, but I've never seen anything like this before. But what that is, I don't know. It looks like there might be 2 eyes there. I really don't know. I'm going to have to look at the internet on this one and see if I can't find anything that looks similar. But that's interesting. But that's the second one, and it come from exactly the same spot. So whether I turned both of them out of the same hole at the same time, which is possible, that is unusual. I'll just get the other one out of my bag and I'll put them side by side. Now, there we go, look. As you can see, they look very, very similar in material. I'm half wondering whether this might be a silver lead mix. Now, the last hammered coin I had that was similar to this mix was the earliest one I've ever found, actually. It was the Henry I cut half that I found, and I think that was dated 1130. But these, I'm not 100% sure. But how about that? But like I say, I will look online and at home and see what I can come up with. Anyway, I'll try this little spot here again. Bye for now. Hello folks, our first target back here on permission number 1, you can see where it's come from, is what would have been quite a nice gold gilded button. Look, don't know if there's anything on it or not. There might be. I'll clean it up later and have a look. Anyway, that's find number 1 on permission number 1. We'll carry on. I'm right on the spot obviously here where I found the wrist clasp last time, so we'll see. We'll carry on. Hello folks, here we go. We've got our next target and it is a coin. It's come from just down here, as you can see, and this time it is a, don't know, can you see that? I only just see a bust on it. This time it's a George II, so I'm quite pleased with this. I wet it just now and it's you can see the bust better when you wet it. There you go. That is a Georgius II. You can just see 2 1s on the right hand side. Anyway, that's lovely. We'll carry on. See what the next one is. Like I say, I'm concentrating on this spot here. It's where I found the wrist clasp. So, bye for now. Hello folks, just had another target, and this time it's come from just down here, and it's quite a nice looking button. Look, now I've never had a button with posh letters on like that before. Get the hollow buttons sometimes have the nice letters on. But this is just an ordinary shank button on the back. How about that? Never had one like that before. Don't know what the letters say. But anyway, I'm heading back to the car now, so I'll carry on for now. Like I said, it's only been a short visit today because, like I say, I haven't been well, but we'll hopefully be back to normal next weekend. Anyway, bye bye for now.